What shall we do? You, as a scientist, as a strategist, give us a strategy. How can we help the United States to understand what is going on right now in Ukraine? That it is really important to defend human values all across the human universe, not just in Oklahoma or in New York, but in Ukraine just as well.
Well, there's a lot of polling that's been done about this in the United States, and there's a couple of things that we know. We know that Americans, once they understand the amount of financial support and they understand that it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it equates to about 3.5% of the military budget. It equates to about 27 minutes of the U.S. federal government spending. So it's not huge amounts. America can afford it. But at the same time, we understand that Americans, if they understand that Russia is losing, that is 50% of the Russian military has been destroyed through this assistance, then they become much more supportive of the war. They realize it's a good return on investment. And they realize it's something that is winnable. And so the interest remains much, much higher. Ukraine, at this point, though, should do what other countries do. Essentially, every country in the United States that has an embassy does, which is lobbying. And lobbying does not mean meetings in Washington, D.C. alone. It means television ads. It means radio ads. It means digital ads. So Americans understand what is going on in Ukraine and why this war is still relevant.
So it's more like a presence, the constant presence on the media markets, if you said.
Exactly right. So because just think about it, anything else in this world, life goes on. There are news stories every day.
Absolutely.
Totally unrelated, and things that are going on in our country. For instance, polling shows that Americans are very concerned by illegal immigration in the first place. There's essentially 12 million illegal immigrants in the U.S. That 12 million people, they're desperate to figure out a solution. China is viewed as a major threat. China is a threat to the United States, undoubtedly. So they say, well, if we have a choice, Russia is very far away and it's not really a danger to us. Whereas the Chinese are taking American jobs. They are a threat to espionage in the United States, a significant threat. They do steal American technology significantly. And so that is what the priority that Americans see every day. So we have to bring to their mind what is going on and what Russia poses a threat, not just to Ukraine, but to all of Europe and hence to NATO and hence to the United States.